Projected #1 pick Paige Bueckers is signing a 3-year deal with the 3-on-3 league Unrivaled. Last year, Bueckers signed an NIL deal with Unrivaled, which gave her equity in the league, but she didn't play in Unrivaled while finishing her college career. Her first-year salary for the 10-week Unrivaled season will exceed what she would make in 4 years of her W rookie contract. My goodness, Chiney. How does Paige's Unrivaled deal impact the WNBA?
First of all, the W is getting another W, another win. They're getting another superstar player with championship pedigree, literally coming off of a championship. Only in the WNBA will a week ago you play in the national championship, and then a week later you are now getting drafted #1, and then you're going to go to another city in another month. You're playing games. It's wild, but kudos to all these amazing players. Paige Bueckers, household name, millions of followers on social media. The W is winning. It's healthy, thriving, striving forward. I love this. A lot of comparisons have been made when it comes to salary, whether it is the NBA or even now Unrivaled. But what I will say when it comes to Unrivaled, everyone is taking note. The average player salary being $200,000 for, as you mentioned, Molly, a 10-week season. That is a standard. I think what you can see is an incubator of such. Unrivaled being a league, this is its first season where you find businesses and you find brands that can supplement what this moment potentially can be for women's basketball players. And it amounted in $27 million in revenue, a strong first year. So the fact that Paige Bueckers can not only debut in the W in a month or so, but most importantly, stay home and make good money, it shows you that the pathways for women's basketball is on the rise.
Well, I think that you're absolutely 100% correct with what you said, Chiney, but there's so much to add to that. You got to give major props to Paige Bueckers because, not to say that you didn't, of course you did, but I'm just saying her business acumen, investing in Unrivaled before she arrives there with an NIL deal, having equity in the league, that's a big deal. So then all of a sudden, her salary, projected salary for this upcoming season is a little over $78,000 in year one. You just talked about the average being over $200,000, for folks that are entering Unrivaled. We got that part. We're looking at the WNBA. Who's going to be the highest paid player in the WNBA this year? I believe it is Kelsey Mitchell for Indiana, $249,000. It's the highest, okay? So when you talk about Unrivaled coming along, I mean, this is a very big deal. So I'm just looking at it to that standpoint. Then I'm looking at from the history of the WNBA, only 18 players have topped $1 million in career earnings on the court, topped by Skylar Diggins-Smith at $1.56 million. That's what my research shows, okay? So I'm looking at it and I'm saying, if you're Unrivaled, and this is the kind of money, and you were projected to make approximately 12 to 13 million, but you ended up making over $27 million in year one, okay? That is a huge sign. So Bueckers is getting paid not just because of the NIL investment from last year, not just because of the money that they generated, not just because of the equity stake that she has in it, but now she's going to make money as a player as well. Meanwhile, building the league because she's participating in it and what have you. It's a beautiful business move on her part. And she's showing not only that she's a champion on the court, but she has incredible potential to be a champion, literally off the court as well, using the court to buffer her own cachet. It's big time, and she deserves credit for it.
I agree with you. Stephen A., you and I know this, and Chiney, you know this firsthand. There's nothing better than making money in a business that you're invested in or that you own. So you own it, and you still make money while doing it. Like, wow, who knew? That is great, and I'm happy for these young women that you're right, Chiney. They don't have to go overseas and go to China or Russia or wherever else they have to go. They can stay right here and make a nice supplementary income. Now, it's hard to say that the Unrivaled is supplementary. It seems like the WNBA is supplementary income, and the Unrivaled is their main source of income. But you're giving Paige Bueckers the name and the face that she is, and she's coming with a lot of NIL money that's going to turn into endorsements and sponsorship. I'm happy. I am so happy for these young women that they're getting that opportunity to make some real serious money. And I'm proud of the league. I'm proud of Unrivaled. Nafisha Collier and Stewie They need to be commended for coming up with this idea. And investors, I want to commend you guys for investing in them and believing in these women that they have a product that people want to see. I'm just happy all around. And hopefully when the CBA is all said and done, Shanae, hey, now all of a sudden it's 250, you know, the average maybe in the W is 250. And now you say, now they're making $500,000 and these women like, okay, let us cook. Let us cook, Mr. Pot Scraper.
I'm sorry, I'm having a spiritual experience right now because we're finally speaking the same language when it comes to women's basketball. And you, Stephen A. and Shannon Sharpe, usually have to give myself a big old pep talk to pull up here and be like, oh, what they gonna say? What are they gonna criticize? What? I am so happy we are here today. It's WNBA draft day. That's why it's perfect. But I'll just say this, because a lot of people take the numbers of Paige Bueckers making X, you know, compared to what she's making in Unrivaled. I want people to know, and you mentioned it, Shannon, the CBA is hopefully, you know, their goal is to make sure every player benefits, you know, whether it is a rookie coming in now, a year from now, those numbers that people are comparing are gonna look very different. And lastly, I'll say this, before I came into First Take, I was looking on social media at Blue Origin, like all the women going to space. It was awesome. Gail King, Katy Perry and company. And I was like, wow, it feels like apropos. It feels like we're manifesting good vibes from the universe for women because in a few hours, Paige Bueckers, talk about Blue Origin, UConn Huskies getting most likely headed to Dallas, which is another, you know, a lot of blue, a lot of good love. Guys.
No, I'm with you. All good vibes, full circle moment.
Appreciate y'all.